Okay, so when you have simultaneous equations like this, where the coefficients are the same but the signs are not, all you need to do to find your answer is to add them up. You add them together and then this one will be eliminated. So just to explain why this is so, you can just think of numbers like -2 and a 2. So when you add these two numbers together, what you get is a 0. You can also think of numbers like these. So when you add these two numbers, your answer will be a 0. So we can take advantage of this to eliminate the y. So whenever the signs are different but the coefficients are the same, you simply add the two equations and then one of the two variables will be eliminated. So let's see. So 2x plus x, this is how you add them. You add them in a vertical manner. 2x plus x, this is 3x. And then negative y plus y, this is just a 0. And then you can write your equal sign. Then 5 plus 4, this is a 9. So now as you can see, the y is nowhere to be seen. It has been eliminated, which is why this method is called the elimination method. So we have 3x is equal to 9, because the 0 when added to this will not change anything. So now to solve for x, you can divide both sides by 3 the way we normally solve equations, and that will give you a 3 as your x. So now to find the y value, remember we are solving the equations simultaneously. In other words, we are solving this equation and this equation at the same time. So we want to find the value of x and the value of y. So far we have found the value of x. So now to find the value of y, you can pick any of these two equations, preferably the easiest one for you. So if you look at these two, this one has a 2x and then it has a minus and then it has some 5. But when you look at this, you just have ones as coefficients and then a 4. So to me, I think this is much easier, but you are not limited to this. You can also use this. You still get the same answer, except that you have a bit of work to do. So now this is what you do. So I've picked this one because it's the easiest for me. So to solve for y, you know that x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. So where there is x, just put the value of x, which is a 3. So that will be a 3 plus y is equal to 4. So now we can solve for y by collecting the like terms. So we can say y is equal to 4 minus 3. So if you want, you can just subtract a 3 from both sides, but I don't want to change your methods. So y is equal to 1. So in short, x is equal to 3, y is equal to 1 in that equation. You can even try to verify them. And then next, we have this one here. So this is a similar case. As you can see, we have the same coefficients of x, but different signs. So what you do here is you add the two equations together to eliminate one of the two variables. Okay, so remember, when I add this to this, I'll get a 0. So this plus this can write your plus there. Negative 3y plus 9y. So you must bear in mind that this is a negative number, and when you have different signs, you subtract and get the sign from the bigger number, which is this. So this 9 minus 3 is 6, and then the bigger number is this, so you have a 6y. Then this plus this is a 0, so you can say plus 0. Then 0 plus 12, this is a 12. Then 6 plus 0, this is 6y, is equal to 12. And then to solve for y, you simply divide both sides by 6, so that your y is equal to 2. And you are done with the y. So now you need to find your x. So please don't forget this. Once you find your y, or once you find the first variable, make sure that you find the other one too, because you are solving these two equations simultaneously. You are solving for x and for y at the same time. So to solve for x, you can just pick the easiest equation for you. So for me, I think the easiest is this. You are free to use this, and your answer will still be the same, except that you have a bit more work to do. So using that one there, we have 3y plus x is equal to 0. So now where there is y, where there is a y, you can put a 2. Remember, y is 2, so we are just substituting in the y value, then plus x is equal to 0. So now we can solve for x. This multiplied by this is 6 plus x, which is equal to 0. And then when you take this one to the other side, your x will be negative 6. Remember, every time this one goes to the other side, the sign changes to a negative. To the opposite rather. So it was initially a positive number, so as it goes to the other side, it becomes negative. If it was negative, it becomes positive. So that means you have solved this equation simultaneously. So I'll leave you with this one. You can work this one out and give me your feedback.